Hi everybody, I am one of Iren Rose's students. We connected a couple of months ago in this mysterious way. She was able to pick up on the fact that I had some abilities that I wasn't using and that I was struggling a little bit after having had a very negative experience with a previous mentor who had tried to limit me a lot. So one of Iren's doorways to reclaiming your psychic power and actually using it is in restoring your hair. I was losing a lot of hair at the front. It was like very patchy, and there was a big mix-up where I was incarcerated for some time, and that really was the story of my life, just being mixed up in everything. I'll get back to that later. So I was really aware of how much hair I was losing, being stuck in one room all the time for long periods of time, and it was very concerning. Like, other women complained about the same thing too. So I feel that our psychic limitation is definitely connected to our hair loss, because our hair represents our power, and our rays and how we reach out to the world and feedback from it. And I've been noticing that my hair is starting to get its waves back. It's not as it's not as pale as it used to be either. It was quite brittle and breaking a lot, and it looks quite nice and shiny now. It's quite happy. She does a lot of energy work on restoring your hair's power. So she works with like energetic systems and harmonizing the body and the meridians and several other things. Her work is falls into the field of parapsychology. So she has this psychic awareness where she can kind of see what's going on in your field and teach you how to do the same, which has helped me a lot, because, as I said before, I used to get very mixed up in other people's energies. I would basically pick up on stuff and believe that they were mine and then judge myself for it, which has led me into all kinds of trouble. And now I'm able to actually separate myself from other people and what's going on in their lives, and be able to hold my field and my frequency a lot better. So I actually know who I am beneath amongst it all, which is priceless, basically. So if you're a sensitive person, I really recommend that you reach out and work with someone who knows what they're doing in this area, because it has such an impact on your life and the people around you, and you will not live to your full potential unless you master that. So another thing that really helped and was really interesting was Iren had managed to transmit the frequency of ayahuasca to me after having done a ceremony herself. And I'm very sensitive to energy, so I started to purge for about 3 days straight, but I could feel like my emotions clearing. I lost my father recently, and somehow it has been very humbling an experience. It hasn't been traumatic like I would have expected it would have been about a year ago. I used to be very afraid of losing my parents. And I feel this like connection to something beyond myself now, which I didn't really feel before, and I was actually quite cynical about. Obviously, again, those were judgments that were not mine. So she cleans your body out. She teaches you how to do it, so you're not dependent on her all the time, and she wouldn't want you to be. So she's got this amazing life and practices what she preaches, and walks the talk. So you can just see it in her energy, obviously. So I still have more work to do. I still have a way to go, but my life is improving so much in so many ways, and I'm actually getting like a lot out of other teachings too. I was really blocked from that before. So thank you, Iren, and if there's any questions on that and you think that I can help answer that, so you can decide better on what to do and how to go forward with this, then please reach out to me. Thank you very much for listening, and thank you to Iren too.